Members of the committee, Robert Steed, Vernon, Connecticut. I too have been up here multiple times to fight for my rights as a gun owner. I'm obviously opposed to 6656 on its own merit. It's conceptually flawed. It suggests or presupposes that gun owners pose a greater risk to themselves and others, and there's no factual basis for that whatsoever. The grand sum total of the number of bills that have been presented against gun owners in the last couple months rises to such a level of absurdity that if the Twilight Zone was still in production today, Rod Serling would be smoking a cigarette right outside that door. The Second Amendment is one sentence long. One sentence, 27 words. And for decades now, we've listened to so-called constitutional scholars, intellectuals, politicians, rip it apart, dismantle it, disassemble it. By the way, this is not a prop, this is the U.S. Constitution. How many ways can we dissect one sentence and try to reinvent it for political gain? The 13th Amendment abolishes slavery. It is roughly the same length as this short Second Amendment. Has anyone in this room ever questioned the meaning or intent of the 13th Amendment? No. The 13th Amendment clearly stated, no man, woman, or child will ever be a slave to anyone else in this country or its territories. Very clear. But yet the 13th Amendment never made any reference to people. So how on earth could we have known what they were talking about? I suppose they just thought that we could rely on our own common sense and understand what they meant. The words "shall not be infringed" mean exactly what they say. The Second Amendment makes no reference to the type of arms. That's true. But it offers no limitations either. Shall not be infringed was designed as a protection, a barrier between the fallacies of government and the freedoms of the people. Acting against the Second Amendment and those who exercise their rights is not courageous. It doesn't take political fortitude because we are honest, law-abiding people. It takes courage to stand on constitutional principle. I'm open for questions.
Thank you. Thank you for your testimony. Are there any questions? Senator Crisco.
Well, thank you so much for visiting with us, sir. You made a statement that everything is done here, if I heard you correct, for political gain. Would you believe that of 187 legislators, that I would say a great majority try to do what's right and not for political gain? I just want you to be right.
I'm speaking nationwide.
Oh, all right, good. Thank you for the clarification.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other questions? No. Thank you, sir.